let's talk about the big, beautiful spending bill.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do that. Yes.
One of the things, I worked for government for a long time, been involved in a lot of spending bills.
Yeah.
Been involved in a lot of continuing resolutions. Y'all know about continuing resolutions?
Yeah.
Well, let me just talk a little bit about the way the budget process is supposed to work and the way it's currently working. Government for years has funded individual agencies. Any government spending bill is initiated by the House.
Right.
Okay. All spending bills initiate in the House of Representatives. The way it is supposed to work is that each agency is funded as an individual spending bill. Congress votes on that bill, sends it to Senate, and then that agency is funded based on how Congress feels it should be. When you start dealing in one bill, you put all the agencies together. When you put all the agencies together in one bill, you're talking about a bill of $5 to $6 trillion with so many arms in it that it's difficult to get a handle on it. Okay. Elon Musk has done a terrific job reducing government and government employment. The problem is when you only deal with the agencies, you're dealing with a minimal amount of government spending. All of the agencies, except for defense, which generally has an $800 million to $1 trillion budget, are only $800 million. All the agencies combined.
Yeah.
Out of a $6 trillion budget. And Elon Musk is going to save several $100 million with the agencies.
Billion,
sorry. But when you start talking about saving money, the two issues that you have to deal with in the government spending are the social programs, which amount from $2 to $4 trillion, and the interest on the debt, which we have to pay every year, which is about $1.2 trillion at this time for a $36 trillion deficit. Okay, so if you're going to actually balance the budget, you're going to set the deficit at what it is now. You're going to have to do more than just balance the budget.
Right.
You're going to have to create a surplus to be able to reduce the debt.
Right.
And that's the challenge. And the only way to do that is to reduce the debt with maybe some of the tariff money.
Yeah.
And reduce our expenditures in the social programs. Okay.
Well, also, what about the factories moving from other countries to here?
That may create more revenue.
Well, that's your GDP, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, when you talk about GDP, our GDP as it exists today is $28 trillion.
Yeah.
If we move manufacturing back into this country, we will be able to reduce the $1.2 trillion trade deficit that we're dealing with. Okay. That will add to the GDP. It will also add to the tax base. But it will take time to do that.
Okay.
Because
it's all going to take time.
We're starting it.
That's why everybody's asking Trump, "You going to run in 28?" And he's actually kind of sidestepped that a little bit.
He's not going to run in 28. I mean,
probably not, but you never know.
I think there are some good candidates out there. Rubio.
He says 15 to 20, but he named Rubio and J.D.
and Vance are the two best candidates. Yeah. Elon must be a great president, but he wouldn't do that.
Can he be?
No, he's a South African native.
Exactly.
He can't do it.